You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Sports fans, as you guys know, Colin Kaepernick wants to go back to NFL slavery. And I do mean slavery because this man compared the NFL drafting process, the combine, to slavery. And all of a sudden now, after many years now that he's been away from the NFL, Colin Kaepernick says he's willing to accept a backup role. Now, Colin Kaepernick, we're not fans of him on this channel. We believe that this is nothing more than a grift, or maybe that Netflix and Disney money is starting to dry up and Colin Kaepernick needs a job. Now, he's went into overdrive mode now, folks. He's been posting workout videos and he's back in the news yet again. Now, Stephen A. Smith of ESPN's First Take has come out and wrecked Colin Kaepernick. Now, he wants to praise him for what he did with the kneeling up until a certain point. And I believe 2019. And after that, I guess Stephen A. Smith has said he's pretty much out on Colin Kaepernick. Can you make some good points here? Because we brought up some of these points here. But some of the things that Stephen A. Smith does say, though, I'm going to call him out on that. But let's go ahead and react to this clip here from ESPN First Take. Let's roll it.
Stephen A., your reaction to Kaepernick's latest comments there?
Utter nonsense. I'm sick of this, and I've had it. First of all, props to Brandon Marshall, Ocho Cinco, and those brothers for I Am Athlete. Did a damn good job. Nothing against them. I want to make sure that I'm very, very clear about this because this has gotten on my last nerves, and I'm going to put this to bed once and for all. Colin Kaepernick was blackballed.
Wrong. He wasn't blackballed.
Colin Kaepernick was mistreated. Colin Kaepernick should be in the NFL. Colin Kaepernick should have never been out of the NFL. He violated no laws. He violated no NFL bylaws. He got screwed over.
No, he did not. I've said it many times before, guys. Colin Kaepernick opted out of his contract with the 49ers. Colin Kaepernick did that, not NFL teams. He decided to opt out.
Period. How many times do we need to say that before Colin Kaepernick is willing to accept the fact you got to handle things differently? And what do I mean by that? I'm not talking about the kneeling. I'm not talking about the protesting because that's on behalf of us. And there's a level of graciousness and gratitude we all owe him. Black people, as far as I'm concerned, America owes this.
I'm sorry. I'm a black man. I do not know. I don't owe any Marxists, any communists, any type of gratitude, especially Colin Kaepernick. I owe him nothing. Stephen A. Smith, speak for yourself.
Colin Kaepernick. But that was from 2016 to 2019. In 2019, after you filed a lawsuit against the National Football League, after you reached a multi-million-dollar settlement, after you made it clear you don't have any trust for them, and they made it clear they have no trust for you, because of pressure from Jay-Z, who obviously is advising the NFL on social justice issues and things of that.
Also, by the way, why in the hell is Jay-Z, a former drug dealer who was poisoning black people, why is he advising the NFL on social justice issues? I got a lot of questions about that, but I digress.
Nature, along with a multitude of people inside and outside of the media, and you're listening to one of them because I spoke to many people on behalf of Colin Kaepernick. The NFL said, we're going to conduct a workout. And Colin Kaepernick refused to show up because of some waiver issue, some liability issue.
We talked about that.
That everybody can read up about, that I don't have time to get into at this particular moment. At the end of the day, what are you saying, Colin Kaepernick? You didn't trust them? Duh, we know you didn't trust them. They didn't trust you because they felt like, hey, if an individual team, none of whom called you, by the way, if an individual team gave you a workout, that you would sit up there and guess what? If you don't make the team, they were saying, you know what, you might sit up there and accuse us of being racist because they didn't pick you on the team. So,
bingo. I do believe, folks, that if a team brought Colin Kaepernick in, and if they didn't put him on the team, if he didn't make the cut, he would accuse them of racism. 100% a fact, I believe.
As a result, we can't trust you either. Both sides don't trust one another. Who the hell don't know that? And still, you took the position, regardless of Jay-Z's help, regardless of the media's help, regardless of public fury against the National Football League, knowing that everybody was going to be all over them, watching them like a fine-tooth comb, you still didn't trust anybody. You wanted to listen to your lady and your Colin Kaepernick crew, and you wanted to debunk everybody else. And here you are having a conversation about football. My brother, you ain't playing 5 years. We don't know what you can do, but we still believe in you. I believe Colin Kaepernick could be on an NFL team right now and help a team, despite being gone for 5 years, because I think he was that gifted. That ain't the point. The point is coaches, players, and executives all answer to owners of those respective football teams, and they don't want to touch you. You knew that. And the one end, you refuse to exploit. I understand your point about not trusting them. Hell, we don't trust them. But we were willing to fight for you. You didn't want to listen to anybody. And now the NFL is saying ratings are up 10% from the year before. Super Bowl ratings were up 6%. We got some of the best numbers since 2015. That's without Colin Kaepernick. Why would we invite this trouble? Who didn't know they were going to do that? Who didn't warn Colin Kaepernick they were going to do that? That's why we told you, go work out, show what you can do, and let the momentum build to force their hand. But you didn't want to play, and you didn't want to talk, and that's why you still doing interviews instead of throwing touchdowns.
Well, Stephen A. Smith, Colin Kaepernick still wants to be a professional victim at the end of the day. Stephen A. Smith has had it with Colin Kaepernick. Now, I disagree with him on some of his takes on this thing. Seems like Stephen A. Smith's real problem is everything that transpired 2019 and beyond, where he had that workout. NFL had a representative from every single NFL team, and Kaepernick did not show up. He moved the workout somewhere else. Stephen A. Smith didn't even bring up the Broncos, the Ravens. The man has had like 3 or 4 opportunities since he left the NFL. Colin Kaepernick left the NFL. He opted out of his contract with the 49ers because, folks, he should have opted in. He really should have, because this man got benched for Blaine Gabbert, who is not a very good quarterback. I'm going to say that again. He was benched for Blaine Gabbert, who is not a very good quarterback. And Colin Kaepernick decided to do all these antics, call the NFL slavers. If I'm an NFL team, no way in hell am I going to sign him. Now, Stephen A. Smith believes he can help the NFL team right now. How? As a backup quarterback? That's not helping the team. This is ridiculous, man. But Stephen A. Smith, he's tired of the antics of Colin Kaepernick. Wow. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.